Sorry, 6-year-olds. Um, so yeah, it comes with a little white book, the typical stuff. And then they have rods, cauldrons, swords, and pentacles. And let's see, Celtic cross, usual. 43 pages total. So here we have the Fool. Oh, it's horrible. The little baby's putting his hand in the fire. And the mother is going, no! But look, there's the Fool wandering off. I love how that just wanders off. Can wander off, and I wonder which each of those paths go to. Here we have the magician. He actually has horns, and there's a unicorn in the background. And I love the standing stones with the lightning bolt in the middle of them. For a second it looked like that wolf was coming out of the flames. I don't know if he is or not. Tossing the runes. Very cool. I'm going to say very cool a lot, aren't I? Here's the High Priestess. The typical pillars are just a black and white moon instead. There's that unicorn in the background again. I love how they all have these paths that kind of stretch off. The Empress. Beautiful stream in the background with spotted deer. I just want to go into that woods. The Emperor. The High Priest. I love this High Priest actually. The bull and the elephant and the eagle. Here we have the Lovers. Mastery instead of the Chariot. I love how there's 4 horses for the 4 elements. You have water, air, earth, and fire. That is a powerful strength card. She's controlling him by his tail, and he does not look any pleased. That's probably one of my favorite hermits, but of course here it's the wise one. Standing surrounded by snow, but somehow there's the flame of life with the spring of life. And this butterfly and a rabbit. Keeps spring under his cloak. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Well, the crane's got these little beams of light coming out. Instead of the Hanged Man, we have the Lone Man. And that's a pretty serene face, I think. This has got to be one of my most favorite death cards I've ever seen, and it's the Close. The Owl. The Heron. gorgeous. Instead of temperance, we have the guide. That's an interesting image. Instead of the devil, it's temptation. That tower is amazing. I love this star card, the nautical. God, what is that called? Sextant, I think. Instead of the moon, we have illusion. Still have the crustacean. And it's interesting too because the reflection is crying. I don't know if you can see that. Here is the sun. I love that sun. The phoenix. Instead of judgment, we have karma. And this knight is dying and passing on to the spirit realm here. It's like I guess they're making amends or something so one can leave. Someone ascends here and the other one is reborn. And then you got the goddess and the god. And the world. Oh my. She's spraying stars from her nipples. Lovely. Ace of Rods. I love the standing stones in so many of these images. Two of Rods. Three of Rods. Four of Rods. Five of Rods. Six. Seven. 8. 9. A little burst of flame right there. And how this side's shorter than this side. 10. Here we have the page. Oh my goodness, look at that face. Knight of Rods. He's not happy. Queen of Rods. I love how fiery she is. Even her hair looks like fire. There's definitely lots of joy in that smile, though. Cheeky. We have the King of Rods. Here the cups are cauldrons. So there's the Ace of Cauldrons. I love that image with all the waterfalls in the background. Here we have the two handheld cauldrons, obviously. Well, that's a pleasant 3 of cauldrons. Wouldn't you want to be at that party? It looks like a great party. Here we have the 4. That's an interesting image. Five. Six. There's flower in one, but it's definitely a different image for six. Seven of cauldrons. Oh my. They're all trying to entice him, I guess. I'm not sure. Choices, right? Yeah, that's interesting. Eight of cauldrons. It gives me more of a seven of swords vibe. He's grabbing some cauldrons and running. Left three in the path, though. Here we have nine of cauldrons. Yep. 10 of cauldrons. I love how the rainbow is reflected in the cauldrons themselves. That's cool. I like that. Castle with the water. I love these cards because they're just so deep. Here we have Page of Cauldrons. What a hat and hair. Knight of Cauldrons. Queen of Cauldrons is a nice peach. The King. I love this Ace of Swords with the High Priestess crown on there. Two of Swords, not a typical image. Who will win? Battling ideas, I guess. Three of Swords. Heartbreak is there, but that's definitely not the typical image, is it? Definitely an image of heartbreak, though. Four. I love how she's inside walls. Five. The horns on this guy. Is he wearing like a cow head face thing? Six. Oh, look at all the different hands offering swords. There's a path of stones. Very interesting image. Seven of Swords. See, that 8 reminded me of this. I gotta pull that up. Let's see. Let's see. Too far. Rod's too far. Okay. So, tell me this is not very similar in image here. Why is Eight of Cauldrons giving the same vibe as Seven of Swords here? That's funny. Okay, the 8. Interesting that they're not actually tied up, they're just in a circle of swords. 9. This one's tied up. It's quite the nightmare. It's all those sharp swords poking out. 10 of Swords. Actually, I mean, it's almost peaceful. Except I know that sword's going through them, but more peaceful than most 10 of Swords, I'll say that much. Page. Clutching his mushrooms. 9 of Swords with fall leaves. Queen of Swords with, looks like lavender. I love that crown. King of Swords. Here we have Ace of Pentacles. Love that rabbit. Two of Pentacles. Did you drop one? Or is he rolling it with his foot? Three of Pentacles. Four. These are mine. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. My, that's a red beard. Nine. Someone's got a big necklace. There's 10. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles with a major bowl cut. Wow. I love those daffodils in the back though. Oh, here it is, Queen of Pentacles, the image on the box. I love her hair. And King of Pentacles. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and is there any particular decks you'd like me to go through? I mean, I don't have hundreds, but I have a few. I might have it in my collection. Drop that below in the comments, and thanks. Aloha.